opportunity to visit the building. None of them have been in there for the past 9 years.
The shooting left 49 people dead and 53 wounded. The gunman was killed by police. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hey, it's Mike Rohn. If I have a choice, I like to do business with companies that actually stand for something. That's why I switched from Verizon to Pure Talk. No offense to Verizon, I'm sure they stand for something. I just don't know what it is. Pure Talk, on the other hand, is a veteran-owned company that supports our military in a big way, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I also appreciate unlimited talk and text and plenty of data for half the cost of the big guys, and I do like being on America's most dependable 5G network for just $20 a month, but what I really appreciate is no contract, no cancellation fees, and Pure Talk's commitment to handle all their customer service in this country. I saw it for myself. I went to Georgia, I got a tour of their headquarters, I met their CEO, and I talked to the same customer service folks that you'll talk to when you dial pound 250 and say keyword micro. Switch today and save 50% off your first month when you dial pound 250 and say keyword micro. Pure Talk, a wireless company that actually stands for something.
More parents are getting a head start in establishing their children's credit ratings. CBS's Usher Qureshi.
Are you done shopping?
No, I'm more shopping.
You want more shopping?
Shannon Ho may be playing pretend with 2-year-old Aria and 1-year-old Gemma, but the lessons this mom is teaching are real.
She likes to buy Cheerios with her credit card.
Also real are the credit cards. As babies, Aria and Gemma have 2 cards each.
I figured, why not? My parents did it for me when I was a kid, so I did the same for my girls.
Many banks, including Capital One, Bank of America, and Chase, allow kids to be authorized card users as long as they have a social security number. Shannon says with every tap, the kids are securing their financial futures.
Can you tap? Oh, good job.
And learning the value of a dollar.
Disney and Universal sue AI image generator Midjourney for copyright infringement. Jennifer Kuiper, CBS News.
Trying to choose your first home? I'm Greg McBride with the Bankrate.com Personal Finance Minute. If you're in the market for your very first place to call home, you may be trying to decide what's best, a house, a condo, or a townhome. Besides price and affordability, there are other factors you need to consider to help you decide. Does the location fit your lifestyle? For young professionals who want to be close to the action, a short walk to restaurants, shops, and a train station is likely a higher priority than having more bedrooms and a big yard. A newlywed couple in a large metro area could be happy buying a condo or a townhouse. But when their family starts to grow, a single-family house with a yard might be a better fit. If you work a lot, you may not want to spend your time off mowing grass or clipping hedges. A home with a homeowners association that takes care of the landscaping could be a better choice than your own expansive yard that needs a lot of upkeep. But owning a condo or townhouse is not for everyone. There are typically HOA rules to abide by that some people may find too restrictive. Make sure to carefully weigh the pros and cons of the big picture and not just the floor plan before you make an offer. For more on this, visit Bankrate.com. I'm Greg McBride.
Good afternoon. It is 2:06 p.m. and that is your time check on the bright side on Wave 105.1 FM.
Think you've got what it takes to win? Tune in every Friday on Wave 105 FM with Patty Arroyo for the Hilton Trivia Challenge. Test your knowledge and you can score dinner for 2 at the Hilton Guam Resort and Spa. It's brought to you by the Hilton Guam Resort and Spa only on Wave 105 FM.
You are tuned into Wave 105.1 FM on the bright side with Pauly Suba every weekday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. You can listen to us on our website, thewave105.com, or watch us live on YouTube, Wave 105.1 FM Guam. If you want to join us in the conversation, you can call us at 671-922-1051 or 2, and you can also send us your comments on WhatsApp at 671-922-1051. The Bright Side is brought to you by Chili's Grill and Bar. At Chili's, more life, great food, and memories happen here. Code School of Guam. Learn, code, and lead the island's first coding boot camp. Your future in tech begins with us at Code School of Guam. GTA, we start with you. Loco Jerk, spice up your life with the hottest jerk to hit your mouth. Follow Loco Jerk 671 on Instagram and Facebook or visit locojerkguam.com. Micropack, get ready to shop till you drop at Micropack. Grads and proud parents, this one's for you. From May 1st to June 15th, snag your savings at all Micropack locations. You've earned it at Micropack. Sentinel Security Solutions, Guam premier provider of professional security services. Sherwin-Williams, rain's coming fast. Are you ready? Defend your home with Sherwin-Williams Loxon, engineer for Guam's dry to wet season shift. Built tough, made to last. Protect what matters today and ask Sherwin-Williams. Subway, eat fresh in just a few clicks. Order online at subwaypacific.com for pickup at your convenience or for delivery right at your doorstep. Online ordering at subwaypacific.com is powered by Good to Go, we deliver. At Subway, you gotta refresh to be fresh. Wise Out Animal Hospital. The Go Guam Support Local campaign is proudly sponsored by Wise Out Animal Hospital, where we treat your pets like the valued family members they are. Wise Out, your other family doctor. Now's that time for your real deal traffic report here on the bright side. Let's see here. Looks like traffic is not too bad at this top of the hour, but I do have your traffic advisory for the week from today, Thursday, June 12th through Saturday, June 14th. The contractor will continue working on pavement striping and marking work between the Ascend Beach Park and Deadman's Curve, extending past Pacific Welding. Work hours are scheduled from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on weekdays and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. Expect multiple intermittent lane closures in both north and southbound lanes during this time. And that is your real deal traffic report here on the bright side.
The views and opinions expressed in this show are that of the show host, guests, and callers. They do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the staff and management of Wave 105 FM, Glimpses Media, or any of our partners. As we strive to provide quality, respectful, and engaging content, we welcome you to participate in the conversation. Thank you for tuning in to Wave 105 FM, the sound of Guam. Enjoy the show.
I ran into this girl the night before. She reminded me of a golden shore. She was nothing like your average girl next door. She liked DVDs, tattoos, and Paramore. She'd say Hafa Adai, por favor. And I'd say sad dispenser to Gaigi Kulor. She'd paint colors round the galaxies and oh, I ran into this girl the night before.
All right, welcome to it. Another Bright Side right here on Wave 105. My name is Pauly Suba. Here's our number, 671-922-1051 or 1052. We're online, thewave105.com, as well as our YouTube channel, Wave 105.1 FM Guam. If you're tuned in to our YouTube, then you're going to see our guest, Hannah Mendiola, and she is talking to me, and I'm like in the heavens. We just have a technical difficulty, right? So you're not going to see me right now. We're going to be fixing that. But I still wanted to go live so you weren't wondering, hey, where the heck are you guys? Did you guys not pay your YouTube subscription? So we did. We just got some technical difficulties on my camera, but I wanted to leave the camera on Hannah so you can see who she is, and while we talk about what she and Gala Guam does. And so I was able to gain a lot of good information on galaguam.org.
Awesome.
And then also more when I had a conversation with you yesterday. And so I want to thank you again for the opportunity to have a conversation with you yesterday and then you coming in today.
Thank you so much.
So we can learn more about Gala Guam, understanding that it is Pride Month. All of June, right, is Pride Month. You got the free carnival that's happening at the University of Guam Cowboy Fieldhouse from 2 to 7 on Saturday, right? But you do wonderful work.
Thank you.
All year long, right?
Yes.
And you've been doing wonderful work since, 2008, a nonprofit organization here in Guam doing wonderful work.
Yes.
Yeah. And you've been doing this work for 3 years?
3 years, yes.
3 years.
Which I'm proud of. Yeah.
Yeah. And so born and raised in Guam?
Born and raised in Guam, yes.
Sweet. And then college student, you graduated, you saw a Facebook post, an ad or something that's saying, hey, come see what Gala Guam is all about and be part of it.
Well, actually, the job posting was very general.
Okay.
Didn't talk about what kind of organization it was, which was really cool to learn on the job.
Yeah.
Beforehand, I didn't know much about nonprofit organizations at all.
Okay.
And it was interesting because my business degree led me into wondering what nonprofits do and how cool it is that they exist to fulfill a mission. So falling into Gala was really cool.
Yeah. And so they helped with your professional growth too, right? Because you weren't always their program coordinator.
No, I started off as the admin project assistant and, learning on the job and being excited about what we do.
Yeah.
I was just really eager to learn, and it prepped me in time to become the program coordinator when one was needed.
Yeah. And so seeing, based again on your website, since your founding, you have been, Gala has been your voice, proudly serving on numerous coalitions, work groups, community boards, task forces, and establishing community partnerships that ensure social services and policies are inclusive of LGBTQIA plus community. And so can you talk a little bit about serving on some of those numerous coalitions as a whole, as Gala Guam?
Yeah, there's several.
Yeah.
There's so much, when you're in a community organization, there's so much need to be involved with other orgs.
Yeah.
And so I can't name all of them off the top of my head, but what that looks like is providing LGBTQIA plus sensitivity training. I'm about to do one for Thrive Coalition at 3:30. And then
we got to get you out of here then way before that then.
Yes, kindly. But I am across the street around here, so it worked out well.
Oh, nice.
But we do the sensitivity trainings. We also, advise people how to, change the verbiage in their documents to be more inclusive, when it comes to sexual orientation or gender identity as needed, just so people know that they can be themselves and they're not going to be barred services based off of their identity. We also talk about just offering them the space to say something. And then, the more that your org gets trust from clients, the more that they will share with you and the better you can do your job.
Sensitivity training, what does that kind of look like? I mean, you don't have to go through the whole thing, but those maybe can businesses even call on your services?
Yes, we've had so far nonprofit organization interest.
Yeah.
We have not been advertising the sensitivity trainings as much as our other programs, simply because that takes a lot of organizing and time that we are primarily focused on, substance use prevention instead.
Yeah.
But the training, what it looks like is showing what the sexual orientations are, what gender identities are, how pronouns play into that, and then possible scenarios where you might have a misunderstanding in the workplace, stuff like that, HR related things that people don't really think too much about.
Yeah.
So we try to
Workplace
encompass
discrimination.
Yes, yes. So a lot of people don't really think about that when they think of the LGBTQIA plus community. So we offer that, and we tailor it to what type of org you are.
Nice. And so, like we mentioned, you can reach out to Gala Guam for those kinds of services, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And so, speaking of other services, programs and services, I noticed that you provide HIV and AIDS prevention and testing services. And so, can you speak a little bit about that?
Yes, so we don't have anybody that is trained on board at the moment to do the testing just on site.
Okay.
You know, it's not like we have a lab in there in our office, but we do partner with Protehihau from Public Health to be a space for people to go and get HIV, STI screenings. And this usually happens once a month because we know that Protehihau has their own outreach efforts, and they're not as big of a unit as most people would believe, this specific office. But we see a need for people to get these screenings. We get calls all the time. And so if we don't have an active screening date, we also just refer and connect that service directly to Protehihau, and they do that screening in office.
And the information that is on your website, HIV test results are available in 25 minutes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's the rapid testing.
Yeah. And so if you guys have an Instagram at Gala Guam to get most up-to-date information regarding your testing dates, right? Yeah. And then tell me a little bit about referral services.
Oh, so referral services, basically we are always involved with other community organizations. Now, we don't have every service under the sun, but we do hear people like call our phone and we will connect you to the right person. We also work to do outreach events, and so that's how we're super exposed to what other orgs are out there. And like I said earlier, one of my issues was not being able to find other nonprofits because there wasn't a lot of resources for me to see that they're out there. So to be actively connecting people to sources or resources is really really helpful, I think.
Oh, absolutely. So what that tells me is for those that are unsure of where to get any kind of service, they can look up Gala Guam and you guys can help them get to where they need to be, or at least get them the contact information.
And we're not the only organization that does this.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much all our other nonprofit partners do this. So yeah, just another way for us to serve the community.
Right. Understood. And that also includes like family violence and sexual assault survivor services and whatnot too. Yeah. And then support groups.
Yes.
Yeah.
So these are peer-led support groups. We do not currently have anyone clinically trained to monitor these groups. But this is just a way for people to connect, talk about a topic that most affects them. For example, one of the topics was around holidays and spending time with family and how that feels. Do they have a family or chosen family to go to? And so offering them that space to talk about the topic, eat food, have a fun activity, and make friends.
Yeah. And so we talked a little bit about technical assistance and training, right? You talked sensitivity training. And so the Live Proud social marketing campaign, is that still active?
Yes, throughout the year. Yes, so it's an overarching campaign, but the aim of Live Proud is really to try to improve the health and lifestyle of LGBTQIA plus people. There is a notion that people in our community don't get to grow old and with the person that they love. A lot of people don't see that type of longevity in their life, and so we hold this marketing campaign to ensure that that is a reality. So for example, there are substance use specific marketing materials that we put out. We also do the Live Proud one. It's called Acceptance Begins at Home. And so that was an initiative to use stories from loved ones of people who did come out to them. So instead of featuring a coming out story, it's what were your family's experiences hearing you come out, and how did they accept you? Because if you're really culturally aware of the people that you're serving, and we are serving LGBT plus, what do they value more than anything? Their family. So That was our angle. We even have some parts in Tagalog and then some parts in Chamorro.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to build more
Wow.
stories. So there's like a resource that you could look up on the website. But we're still collecting stories right now.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be honest, I'm not sure how to navigate around somebody that I know is gay and maybe is even confided in me, but has not to others.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's something I think that more people need to better understand about, maybe is it the person's, when the person is ready, it's
Mm-hmm.
for them to share that, right? And others should be respectful.
That's a good thought to bring up. I think you're talking about how to be a good ally to the
Yes,
community and how
yes.
you can uplift them.
Absolutely.
And one of the first things I would say is respect them as a person first.
Yeah.
Give them that room to come out to you if they want to. There's several people that do not have a chosen label and don't choose to label it. Sometimes it's time and place. Do they want to talk about their sexuality? Is it necessary to what's going on in the room?
Right.
So our main concern is ensuring that our community are in places where they're safe and they're not going to be judged or othered or harmed.
Sure.
Just because of their identity.
Sure.
They should be able to live without their identity being
Sure.
something that contributes to that.
And so maybe I shouldn't assume that they are out when, even though maybe they have confided in me, right? Because maybe they have not shared that with a brother, a sister, a mother, a father, a grandparent.
That's just one of the rule of thumbs, but another is sexuality is fluid. There's several people that change their identity over their lifespan. And so understanding that fluidity, it makes you, or it reminds you that we, again, are human first. Yeah.
Yeah. I love the way that you framed that. Yeah, absolutely. Tell me a little bit about Project Mengafa, the peer education program.
Ooh, awesome.
Yeah.
So the peer educator program, basically we take in youth that have gone through our Storytelling for Empowerment workshop series. So these are the youth that we're meeting in the high schools and after school programs and summer camps that see the work that we're doing and want to get involved. And so that is just their title, peer educator. But really they're there to uplift other peers, show them positive role modeling. So, for example, we've had some peer educators, they're just high school students, but they wanted to do something for the summer. They become a peer educator for our summer camp. They're the buddy, the older brother to other kids that are younger than them. And it's a pretty positive experience. And they get to put this on their resumes. They get to talk about it on their scholarship applications. Several of our peer educators, they have gotten into the colleges that they wanted to because they added us into their resumes. But yeah, we've had a pretty positive experience, and we have a lot of peer educators. They could be, again, anywhere from 13 years old and up.
Wow. All right, and so that's a little bit about how people can even join Gala Guam, right?
Yes, we
Through
love
that.
volunteers. Please volunteer.
Yeah, tell me a little bit more about getting involved as a volunteer. I mean, you shared already the Project Mengafa Peer, the peer education program, right? But are there other ways to help out? I'm sure that you could use volunteers at the carnival.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I can. Please reach out, galaguam.apa@gmail.com. We do have a steady amount of people volunteering, but we could always use more.
Yeah.
And that would just be like manning a carnival booth or helping us make sure that people are going the right direction and they don't get lost, like guiding them to the admissions tent, making sure they get their raffle tickets, stuff like that. And then outside of this event, we have another summer camp coming up. We also have volunteers first join in as interns. So we've had several GCC UOG interns complete their internship with us, and that was their title as peer educator. But peer educators, you can apply to be a volunteer through our Instagram. There's a link tree, and one of the links there is the application.
Nice. I like how you set this up too in your volunteer page, right? the joy and benefits of volunteer service.
Yes.
Yeah, can you share?
Honestly, I think anyone who's volunteered for a cause that they care about, they can connect to that feeling
Yeah.
of joy. You get to see the effect that you have on the community. You know that you're contributing to the community that raised you. And it's not just the feeling that you get back, but it's also seeing the effect on people.
Absolutely. And I really like this question because sometimes I don't think about that. I don't think about what I should consider before volunteering. And so I see that you put that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And can you share what people should be considering when they volunteer?
Basically, what are your talents? Do you have any talents that you want to grow? Is there something that you're not so strong in that you would like to grow in? For example, one of the things that I asked before they join is, are you trying to, grow in the way that you do social media? Maybe we can have you do more social media posts for us for Gala. Do you want to talk more to people and better the way that you communicate? We'll put you at an outreach booth. So it's really looking at it as a growth thing.
Yeah. Some people might want to add to their strengths, right? Hone in on some of those skills.
Yes.
Soft skills too.
And we give them, benefit of the doubt, but also it's kind of like taking them under our wing.
Sure.
And knowing that this is also a way for us to contribute to the community by offering them the space to learn.
Understood. I'm not sure Guidzi volunteer application, that's what you're calling that? That's what the volunteer application is called?
Yeah, so it's just Project Mangafa.
Okay.
But yes, the peer educator application. There's also a bit in the application where you get to choose exactly what area that you'd like to work in. So that's another way to connect. But I do talk to you about your application.
Yeah. And then also you can choose what days, weekday mornings,
yes,
weekends.
We work on your availability. We're not gonna require you to be be at a certain place, but if you're available, we know when to ask you. And then of course you can still say yes or no. And sometimes we do have stipends attached to what the service is.
And then ways to donate, invest in Gala.
So donations, you can email that you have an intention to donate. We would accept it through email. So just galaguam.apa@gmail.com. But yes, most of our work is not driven by donations.
Understood. But I just noticing for those that are listening, there is a pathway to donate, and I see in an application here 10, 20, 50, 100 other, and then still free Gala t-shirts.
Gala t-shirts upon donation, yes, we do have that. So it's a partnership with Public Health.
Nice. Okay. And then so a lot about what you were sharing, right? You were talking about substance abuse, right? But you're specifically, I noticed this stat that 49% of the LGBTQIA plus in Guam are smokers. And so how is Gala Guam addressing that?
Well, it's awesome that you mentioned that. So we do start with substance use prevention. Thankfully, we are in the Peace Partnerships for Success with Guam Behavioral Health and Wellness Center that allows us to do substance use prevention. The data that you're actually looking at is from 2015.
Okay.
And so that was an independent study that was within us.
Wow.
Yes. But the surveys that we've received actually go into the Guam epidemiological profile. The most recent one, I believe, released online is 2021. I think they have 2022 out right now. But how do we get this data? We do surveys in high schools, and we ask them what their identity is and also, what grade they are. These are entirely, at will, like they don't have to take it.
Sure.
They consent to take it. They don't have their personal information attached to it. But from all the data that we gathered, we see substance use is rising. We see vaping going up, cigarette use going down. But those two are directly linked, stuff like that, and the data that we've collected. And this data is not even just high school level. We are partnered with other orgs that collect elementary and middle school data. So yeah, that's the reality that we're working with. But because of the amount of LGBT plus people using substances, we have to do substance use prevention because we're all about the longevity of an LGBT plus person. We wanted them to have a healthy, happy life. And so that's why we're doing substance use prevention at all.
I understand. And so for those that are current smokers and would like to quit, there are some tips below on the website, galaguam.org/quit smoking, but they can also go to smokefree.gov.
Yes.
Okay, and so a little bit about it is in some of the tips here, make a quit plan, stay busy. I could do this even, I'm not a smoker, but I could still get out of the house and go for a walk a lot more. But chew gum, keep your hands busy with a pen or a toothpick, drink lots of water, go to a movie, spend time with non-smoking friends and family, go to dinner at your favorite smoke-free restaurant. And there are a number of other steps, right? Avoid smoke. Some of these I've never seen before. And so avoid smoking triggers, go to places where smoking isn't allowed, throw away your cigarettes, lighters, and ashtrays. Some people even like collect these souvenir ashtrays. They got some really nice ones too.
That's true. There are collectors out there.
Yeah. And then, of course, ask for help. Yeah. It says here, you don't need to rely on willpower alone to be smoke-free. Tell your family and friends when your quit day is. Ask them for support on quit day, and in the first few days and weeks after, they can help you get through the rough spots. Let them know exactly how they can support you. Don't assume they'll know. Wow. And then you also provide the 1-800 Quit Now number. And so there's a lot of really good information on your website.
Thank you.
You guys you really thought this through, because and then I love the gala too, the gallery of gala.
Oh, all the photos, awesome. Yeah, those are within the last 2 years.
Okay. Yeah, and there's it looks like you're doing a lot of mentorship and I guess like arts and crafts too.
Yes. So we do a lot of activities for the kiddies in between these workshops. A lot of these workshops are life skills. They're also stress management. We do some youth yoga. We do American Sign Language. We work with UOG Cooperative Extension and Outreach, where they have they do nutrition and wellness, and then they also have farmer focus where they learn planting. So all these fun activities that keep the kids engaged and they're not wasting their time with us.
Yeah, and then speaking of which, again, I just want to kind of close it out with more conversation about the Pride Carnival.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And so I cannot forget to share this because right now this Labubu is trending.
Yes.
They look like baby monsters.
They're cute. They're cute collectibles.
Okay. And so they're doing like a Labubu raffle giveaway. Oh, so how do you get these? Because I know plenty people that want one of these Labubus.
So that initiative is led by Tsunabe Hope Project. They are doing these raffles for giveaways, and the money that they collect for these raffles are donated to us. And we are hoping to use these donations to have more free events that'll fund, the event space, the sound, stuff like that. And so that is one of their initiatives. So it's a separate raffle, but we do have another raffle, that our sponsors also gave to us. So it's
and
going
no
directly
cost,
there.
Right?
No cost raffle. Yes. There's 3 ways to get raffle tickets. One is the Eventbrite ticket. It is linked in our post for the carnival. You get 1 Eventbrite ticket that equals 5 raffle tickets. You can go to the carnival itself, get a passport, and exchange the passport for 1 raffle ticket. You just have to fill it out. You visit each of our nonprofit org booths. And then the third way is what is the word? You get 5 raffle tickets if you complete one of our surveys. And this survey will ask you about substance use, whatever you're willing to share and disclose. But of course, your name's not asked for. your name's not asked for, and it cannot be tracked back to you.
Okay. And so, again, this is at the Tsunami Hope Project.
Yes, their tent.
Their tent. They're doing the TXT virtual reality concert as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they've already started selling tickets for this.
Mm-hmm. To secure your slot.
Right. And so, is it only Hyper Focus, or there are a couple other VR concerts? When you put on the VR glasses, who are they watching?
Oh, they're watching TXT.
TXT.
Yes. So they're a very popular K-pop group.
Okay.
But Hyperfocus, I believe, is what that type of concert is.
Ah, got it. Okay, I thought that was the name of the K-pop band.
Yeah, no worries.
You want to watch Hyperfocus?
Yeah, I'm really glad they let me try it first, so I understood what it was. But yeah.
This is very cool. I've never done a virtual concert before. Is that like the thing right now?
It's actually pretty popular in Korea.
Okay.
They have these movie theaters, and you just put on the virtual reality experience headset, and you're enjoying it with other people.
Wow. I remember going to take my kids to watch a Justin Bieber concert at the theater.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I remember that movie. Yes,
but
I was
there. But it wasn't virtual reality.
Yeah.
So the technology has already advanced, and so that's going to be available at the Gala Together with Pride Mini Carnival. Again, this is open to everybody. It's family friendly.
Open to everybody.
2 to 7 p.m. Is there
substance free?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. And is there anything else that you want to share? I mean, I really want to thank all your sponsors too.
Yes, we have several sponsors.
Yeah.
We're actually going to be doing individual shout out posts to each of them just for all of their help, their support throughout this event and even the past event. Just offering these donations. I mean, knowing that they support us, as well as the nonprofit organizations that are always working with us, like day to day, and then the local business vendors that are LGBT plus allies or LGBT plus owned. So we're really excited to see us all like come together.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like I mentioned before, this is a point of prevention. You know, we're preventing people from feeling like they don't belong. We're preventing them from being in any other space that's not substance use or anti-substance use. And that is pretty much what's lacking, is safe spaces where they don't, there aren't being negatively impacted.
Right. And so, again, this is 2 to 7 p.m. at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse. There's also going to be performances, Breaking Wave Theater Company, Nolan Muña, who you shared yesterday, is part of the University of Guam
Triton's Pride Alliance.
Yes. And then the Tibu Dance Academy.
Yes, they're actually our neighbors, our like business neighbors.
So
they're just like
so you are right over there.
Yeah, I'm right there.
Oh, okay, you aren't far.
Yeah, no.
But we want to get you out of here because, like I said, you said that you have a sensitive a training, right?
Yes.
At 3:30. So
yes.
Thank you so much,
Hannah.
Thank
you so much for your time. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no worries. You have such a beautiful spirit about yourself.
Thank you.
You're an incredible human.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for for being part of Gala Guam. Gala Guam has been doing great work once again since 2008, and we greatly appreciate you.
I'm just grateful to do the work.
Yeah. All right, we will take the break. On the other side, some more information is coming out from some other organizations that we want to highlight right here on Wave 105.
CBS News Brief. The nerve center for the Federal Emergency Management Agency during emergencies is losing its director, as correspondent Jennifer Kuiper tells us.
CBS News has learned that Jeremy Greenberg, head of FEMA's National Response Coordination Center, submitted his resignation letter today. The move comes less than 2 weeks into hurricane season.
The curfew issued for parts of downtown Los Angeles is continuing tonight as correspondent Jonathan Bigliotti reports National Guard troops remain active.
Photos posted by ICE show National Guard troops assisting immigration officers out on a raid. We saw the National Guard troops in the primarily Latino community of Paramount.
President Trump says a U.S. trade deal with China is done.
Still needs to be ratified by both Presidents Trump and President Xi Jinping, but negotiators spent a lot of time in London over the last 2 days really hammering out the details.
That's CBS's Olivia Rinaldi reporting from the White House. CBS News Brief. I'm Michael Toscano.
Help your child get a head start on saving. I'm Mark Hamrick with a Bankrate.com Personal Finance Minute. A great way to begin teaching a child about money and budgets is to open a savings account. The first thing to remember is that you don't have to start out big. A savings account can be a teaching tool as long as the child is involved. Kindergarten is a time when a child typically begins